Greetings, scoundrels. Welcome to the Blades in the Dark Roll20 Review Part 6. This section's on token markers. We just use them a little bit in the game, but they do very important things. So I want to go over how to do that. Once again, this is in the GM's toolbox, that second page. It talks to you a little bit about how to do it, but I think it's always just best to see it in action. If we look at the factions, which is the primary way that we use token markers, if you click on a token and then you click on the little token marker icon beneath it, you get an option for what token markers to assign to that token. Now, by default, there's a bunch that are built in, like these multicolored circles, the little X, but we've added our own custom markers. That's the thing that we went over when we described how to create the game and for setting it up. That's the reason why you want to select the token markers, so you have all of these available. And we have tier markers all the way from 0 to 6, and we have strong and weak. We also have a few more that we just threw in that you might want to use, some Eruvian rune signs, and you know, an at war marker, just some fun extras. But the primary thing that we're concerned about is the tier and the hold. So let's say the Ink Rakes, which start as a tier 2 weak hold faction, are move up in the world. They complete a clock, they complete a project. We look at the fiction and we realize, oh, they've increased their hold. We're gonna change them to strong. So what we do is we just uncheck the W hold and we click the strong, and now they're a tier 2 strong faction. Let's say they were gonna go up to tier 3. What we would do is we would uncheck tier 2, and then my recommendation is that you also uncheck strong and you start from scratch, because otherwise it will get it out of order. So right now, if I were to just take tier 3, it would be like strong 3, and really they shouldn't go from tier 2 strong to tier 3 strong. They'd go to tier 3 weak anyway. So my recommendation is just sort of clear the board and then select it in order. They're now tier 3 and weak, and now it displays as we expect it to. If it's ever looking wrong, if you ever have them flip-flopped, it's easy, just clear it and go do tier and then hold afterward. So if we look at our factions, they all start with all of their initial tier and hold here. So the Hive is tier 4 strong, and every single one of these can then be changed. You can even add more to them. Let's say the Hive is destroyed and you want to put a little death symbol there. You can add that as well. So these can also be used on character tokens. That's in fact the primary way that they have they've been used in Roll20, but we thought they were a really nice way to tag these factions. It's not something you change very often, but when you do, it's nice to have that really visible and apparent, and you can put that in there. Same thing goes for like these little handouts. You could put on here, you know, a tiny little token marker. I don't know if you can see it in this video even, but I've added just a tiny little one here. And so any object that's on the map, that is an item, that's a token, you can add a token marker too. And we hope that adds just a little bit of nuance and finesse to your Blades in the Dark game. Next time we're going to go through the in-app compendium. See you then.